Hello everyone and welcome back to Ash of God's Redemption, and let's just continue where we left off. Okay, so let's continue down the Gellion Tunnel, shall we? It's not like we have much of a choice. Or, you know, any choice. Doom climbs into the carriage, his face creased with worry. He leans down to address you. I had to stop the machine, just the engine being temperamental. What worries me is the tunnel exit. Normally there are 3 guards, but if the commander of the 2nd Legion is still there, I'd expect no fewer than 10 men. Let's just nod. Doom is clearly trying to please you, so you nod. You still need him, not least of all for stopping the machine when the time comes. Doom chuckles approvingly. God's willing, we'll manage. I have my own bone to pick with those guards. They treat us mechanics like dirt. I've had enough. You follow Doom with your gaze and slide your sword from its scabbard. There's now a burn mark where a Strix used to be. You suddenly realize that it's a weakness. Interesting. Kendi calls out to you. Hey Akon, you can rely on us. We're ready to fight. You remain silent. You have no need for any of them, but they can try to save their own lives. Alright, let's keep going. Time to see what awaits us, huh? Yep, let's just fight. No, we need to include Doom. Let's fight. You stop your company short of the tunnel's exit. A welcoming party is silhouetted against it. A whole squad of Frisians. It's led by the commander you seek. A tall bearskin-clad warrior seems to have a score to settle with him. Everyone has their weapons ready, and the Palian seems eager to take his foes on single-handed. Okay. Let's join the battle. Waiting will get you nowhere. Drawing your sword, you order your companions to attack. The Palian nods with a wolfish grin when you stand beside him. I mean, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So why wouldn't I fight beside him? I suppose she might as well do something. Let's do that. Very nice. Ouch. Rude. Well, got him low. Nice. Nice retaliation. Bye bye. Almost. Very low, at least. less to worry about. Oh, wow. Sure. Let's see what you can do, Ruor. Let's get rid of you. Alright, Doom. Is there anyone that is within reach for you? Not really. Oh, quite obvious who he was going to attack. Ouch. Seriously. What the heck? Wow. Let's let Doom do something. Guess you finally got to do some killing, eh, Doom? Let's have you do something. Get rid of that fool. I am so sorry, Bola. They are bullying you. Nice. Oh, at least he focused on him. That's good. Was worrying that he might go after Bola. Okay, let's have you finish the fight. Ooh, nice. There is time for a short rest, but you should not tarry. Your next target still lives, and you have a long way ahead of you. Alright. Well, we should probably talk to you, huh? If you want the Palian to join you, you should talk to him. Where are you bound for, Palian? In my land, it is custom to introduce ourselves. They call me Ruor. What am I saying? You're an Acon. I should be grateful that you've spoken to me at all. To answer your question, I've not much choice. There are many roads, but they all follow the same path. What took you so far from the sea? A man eats wherever he can. My kinsman found me too spirited, so I left. The Palians are not the great people they once were. Are the Frisians any better? A rotten folk, if ever there was one. You do their dirty work and they take advantage of you. What were you hoping to find down here? Hoping to find good fortune. What else would a Palian chase so far inland? I took a job to kill Kark, the commander. Bit off more than I could chew. Who is your employer? Another commander, Norse. You see, there are 2 commanders on this side of the mountain, and each wants to take the Frisian legions for himself. So, I ran before the hounds, in a manner of speaking. Do you happen to know where the Frisian legions are? Far as I know, they march south down the Baldarian road. They'll await their commanders, or commander, by the Frisian road at the open sepulchre. Where is this second commander? You mean Norse? He's actually the 3rd commander. Kark, the man that was here, is 2nd. The 1st is Pelko Soturi. Norse marked him for assassination. He was supposed to ride out of Wodan and pass through here on his way to the Triple Menhir. Pilgrimage, you see? How much are commanders going for these days? What can I say? Neither of them wanted to pay up front. I've got a feeling that I'll get nothing for this one. Enough talk. If you have no questions, I have one. Where are you headed? I was thinking of going to Berkana. There's no return to Frisia for me. I like your fine group of ladies, in many ways, if you catch my meaning. Unless you're averse to my company, I'll come with you. I am not averse. Well and good. I guess that makes you my commander. A short distance away, the archer strokes the back of her neck. Oh boy. Are you hurt? Why not ask for aid? I have an ulcer on my neck, but I've got this little stone to ease the pain. Though the redhead you murdered in Wodan told me that the relief won't last. We'll see. Don't shun me. It's not some bad disease. It's the mark of the reaping. Yeah. That's what I was worried about. This little stone is called a strix. I used to wonder why they make jewelry with these pebbles. Turns out they're somehow sourced from the menhirs and used in temple rituals. The reaping has come, Akon. That's what the redhead said when we were in sight of Wodan. The reaping. What else did she say? You should have asked the poor woman instead of murdering her. She said this is the final reaping. We're all going to die unless someone puts an end to it. You say nothing to Swarty as you examine the bluish sore at the nape of her neck. Something was written about it in the ancient manuscripts. The great ancestress of the clan and their first teacher warned of something like this. Does anyone else have ulcers? Why not go and check? Shouldn't be a chore to examine us lasses. As far as I know, I'm the only one that has it. But everyone's bound to get it unless we stock up on strixes. You cannot help but think that the strixes in your body are burning for some reason. Who is your leader? Kendi, of course. She's kind and gentle and clever. Only the redhead was more so, but you murder her. Yeah, you love to point that out. It occurs to you that the name of their leader is of no consequence. You have been too talkative, even if for a moment you have strayed from the way of a warrior of peace. It is all clear to me now. What did you want to know? Ask away. I've naught to hide. I can even take my clothes off if you'd like. I've never done it with an Akon. You turn around and leave. A very fitting sigh there. Hello, Doom. Stroking his beard, Doom contemplates the iron road that ends here. You're parting with the machine as if it were a horse. The iron road ends here, and the Gellian paths do not suit it. The Akons care about horses, then? That's already something. I just realized that I'm not really Frisian anymore. I spilled the blood of my kinsmen. They would not have spared me either. Which path will you pick for your company? Do you even think of us that way? We can't skirt the triple men here, in any case, but there are 3 different ways that lead there. The Wodan road is usually deserted. We can't skirt the triple men here. The Frisians made camp by the open sepulchre. The legions may not have arrived just yet, but there'd even be enough guards without them. I have no intention of going around the triple men here. What is wrong with the mountain path? The Gels. There are too many of them. There's also the vile Black Temple. Apart from that, both the Cursed and Northern ravines are passable for a fearless soul. Fear is of no consequence. The Hungry Path is the shortest. True enough, but there are Frisian patrols on the Kimra Path and the Hungry Path. We should also be vigilant when passing the Red Market. It is not as difficult as it seems. One way is enough. We should set out then. It's been a while since I've ridden a horse. Hello, Bola. I forgot to read the text. You have not noticed until now, Bola's features are vaguely Burkanan. Your eyes will fall out, Akon. Gawk at Shannon, she takes pleasure in it. Makes my hair stand on end when you stare at me like that. Do you hail from Burkana? My mother was from Burkana, and so was the father I never knew. Yet I was born in Frisia. I've been through thick and thin there. Does your homeland call to you? I can't wait to leave the land where they want to rip you apart on a temple servant's unreasonable whim. I'll go where the road takes me and see where I end up. You feel that this woman looks after her own interests. Will this cause problems for you? Shannon looks immersed in thought, but she hears your footsteps. What do you want, Akon? I'm not Reet. I won't go down as easily. She's been going on and on about the Akon's duty to kill the Reapers. But there's no Reaper and no Reet now, and Akon killed her. Leave me be. I won't open up to anyone. Even to the brave Palian? What do you care? Are you lining up? I mess around with whoever I want. Who taught you to fight, Shannon? Life taught me, Akon. The bitch broke me over her knees so many times that finally I learned my lesson. Is it different with the Akons? The Akons train to become warriors from childhood. Prepare yourself. We head out soon. After the battle, Candy approached each of her companions as a proper warlord would. You might want to talk to her. It seems that the dark-skinned warrior might have been a decent commander under different circumstances. What are you staring at? Admit it. You could have managed on your own, but we made the job much easier. Do you need bandages? What are you thinking? What if this is indeed the reaping? I don't know much about these reapings. They say the first sign is a plague of ulcers. So far, the gods have been merciful, at least nearly so. Never rely on another's mercy. If you want to come with me, hurry up. I set out shortly. Okay. That seems like a bad thing. You can move on now. Your next goal is the triple menhir. Warriors of peace always reach their goal.
No potion can heal this curse, because its root is in another's hands.
I guess we're going back to Hopper then. I wanted to see the thing again. The riddle thing. Because I cannot remember what it was that we needed to think about there. I know that I have messed up twice, at least. I should have drank the water from the girl. and I should have touched the men here. But hey-ho. I did not think about that. Odalan Pass, the road running through the mountain valley between the Albius Menhir and the Jiranan Tower, the border of Jirana, and a way to get to the old Jabonan Road and the Berkanan Road. The valley itself is wide and shallow and well-traveled year-round. You feel the reaping grow stronger, its shadow fall upon you. The curse that has crippled your arm is reaching for your heart. If you give up and feed some of your power to the enchantment, you can prevent the reaping from growing stronger. If you resist and conserve your strength, the dark magic will tighten its grip on the world. I mean, that feels like the curse's power should grow stronger, and how is that a good thing? But I guess we'll do that. I mean, the reaping growing stronger is a bad thing, so give in to the curse. Yeah, boy. The blackness on your hand creeps upwards, sapping your strength and chilling your heart, and yet the reaping halts. If only for a while. You console yourself, knowing that your suffering lessens the evil engulfing terminum. On the road or taking a rest, you can't shake the words of the town hall from your mind. Follow the guiding one, collect the 7 parts of wisdom, read them and be saved. You sit by the fire pondering the words' true meaning. Are they meant to guide or ensnare? Why would someone curse you, then make you piece together a spell to break said curse? What's the point? What could it possibly mean? The world is changing, people are rising up against the reapers, an eerie bewitchment, an unknown sorcerer, and the darkness keeps creeping. You close your eyes, trying to remember everything you know about previous reapings. Nothing makes any sense. It's as though a different scent is in the air, something mysterious is coming. There's also the hand. Hey, Scribe, you asleep or something? No, I've been thinking about Thorn Brennan and our mission. Will Tree calm down if we find his son? That's not the problem. If a ruler says something regrettable when enraged, he won't be taking it back. Even once he calms down, it does not befit a man of stature to go back on his word. Besides, Thorn's made quite a blunder in Albius, so many guards dead. Oh. Excuse me? How did Thorn make a blunder? He was retired! Does Thorn have any benefactors? His father-in-law is Count Stacket Victi. Thorn's servant was out in his wagon when I saw him by the gate. He ventured to Opacum to visit the Count. The Count's a military governor now, so we're likely to meet Thorn in Opacum if we can't find him sooner. Is Thorn really that good? Captain Brennan is the legend of Odala. Who hasn't heard of Mad Thorn? Maybe the best swordsman in all of Berkana. A hero of the Gabonan War, a hero of the Northern Expedition, and the Battle of the Southern Isles. Though he's grown much older since his last escapade, battle experience is not easily forgotten. I don't think he'll be fighting back, sword or not. That's if Prince Ho is still alive, of course. I hope that's the case. Well, we've still got to catch up to Thorn. You're right about that. The road's dangerous. I saw some footprints near the spring. A couple dozen cavalry went by there just 2 days ago. The boots are definitely not from Berkana. They've got a strange heel print. I've seen it too. Those are footprints of the Enses. The flowing manas took their corpses to the Albius watchtower, right? Should have looked at the boots sooner. Enses or not, so what? Thorn and his men managed to hack him up, right? How are we any different? Hopper, the only thing is, don't just jump into battle, yeah? Your knack for tearing down towers won't help you here. Better to be safe. Don't want to upset the Cardinal, do we? Deal? Attaboy. Alright, I'll go see if they left anything else behind. You think hard about what you've learned. Thorn piques your curiosity by the minute. Now there's just finding him and learning how he managed to withstand that Reaper. But I don't think he has an answer for you there, because I don't think he knows. But this is where I will end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!